Hello, once more again. We meet or we buck up. Welcome. We have another exciting video tutorial that deal with Moodle for managers. But before we can find out what task we have to do in order to demonstrate this video, we need to log in. So step one, we log in. We have been doing it for a number of times. You should be aware of it. So we go here, we log through that, and we continue. All right. We are here in Moodle for managers, but we need also to log in Google Moodle for teachers. So again, we go to here, Moodle for teachers. We do the same like what we did before. We log in. Now, we are in. What are the instructions for this tutorial? Let's check it out. So to do that, we go to my course, manage Moodle site. So we are here. So this time the instruction is simple. The participant will create a video tutorial of the site administration features for grades as the managers using Screencaster, TechSmith Capture, free, the Loom, and the rest, and many others. You can use any of it. So we need to explore the whole features of what? The grades. So let's go. We go straight to Moodle for managers. We are here. Good. We are in Moodle for managers, which is here. So now let's go straight to our courses. We did it before. Come straight here under the map stamp. We did talk about this. Map stamps is the main umbrella with a number of courses in. We dive in. So again, within the global skills, we can go again. Now we are here. We need to check on whatever happened under the global skill creativities. So we go in here. So we need to go under the course management. We need to go to the site admin or site administration. So we clicked on site admin. Under the site admins, we are here. The grades. We are under the grades. So the next thing we're going to do is to select the general setting. We select on the general setting. General setting meaning that, okay, those are the basic settings that we normally set in order to get the grade rule. The first one, graded rule. Graded rule, the course creator, the managers, the teachers, the student. It is for the student. Non-editing teachers. Okay, no. For the guest, we cannot do that. Authenticated user, no, we cannot allow stranger to make any changes within the grade. But unless it's required to. So we stick with the student. So we come under the user's profile report. User's profile report. We use the report. Normally, the default setting is user's report, but you can But in this case, we are stuck with the user's report, which is the default. Aggregation position. Now, aggregation, grade aggregation position, first to the last. We look at the first. Okay. Default is last. Let's go with the last one. Default is last. We go with the last one. This setting determines whether the category and the course total column are displayed first or last in a graded. All right. Default as first. All right. We'll leave with that. We'll leave with that one first. Now, include scale in aggregation. Yes, we need a scale. You can change whether the scale to be included as numbers in all aggregated grades across all the grades in all the courses. Caution: changing this setting will force all the aggregated grade to be recalculated. Sometimes it will generate error. So we leave it at that. Now the default settings no. Show the submitted date for a hidden grade. No, the default is no. You don't have to do that. Enable publishing. No. Include the feedback in the export. No. Grade and grade export display type real, which is the default setting. So far we are going with the default. Grade export decimal 2. We leave it like that. Navigation method tab. The default is tab. Graded export custom profile field. It is supposed to be empty as a default. Recover grade defaults. Nope. By default, recover graded when re-enroll user in a course. Primary graded export method. Okay, it'll be none. The primary graded. Open document sheet, no. Plain text file, no. Excel spread sheet. I like this one. The primary graded export method. I want to include the spreadsheet because I'm able to submit this file. I need for the Excel spreadsheets. So unlimited graded, no. Show minimum grade, graded points, maximum 100. Yeah, so these are the default setting. And we save the changes. Good. Change saved. We can go back to grade. All right, under the grade, grade category setting. Again, we go to grade category setting. No, we have hide force by default, yes. Do not show the force setting in a grade. Okay, natural. Okay, default natural. Default, yes. No, aggregation determines how grades in the category are combined, such as means of a grade, the sum of all grades divided by the total number of grades. Median of grades, the middle grade when grades are arranged in order of size. The lowest grade, the highest grade, the mode of the grade, and all of that. So we go with the natural, which is the basic setting. Exclude empty grade. Okay. Advanced. Yes, advanced. All right. Include outcome of aggregation. Keep the highest. So we maintain all this setting and we save it. And we proceed. So the categories for grades we have managed to set it. The grade category setting. Now the graded item setting. The graded item, which is different from the category, the graded item setting. So we click on the graded items. So again, the display type is real numbers. The overall is decimal. Advanced graded items, item info, item ID numbers, graded pass, and we save that. Graded to pass, offset multiple, and all of those kind of stuff. We save that and proceed back to the site administration. Under the grade, we go under the scales. The scale, the grading scales, custom scales, standard scales, scale. Separate and connected way of knowing, mostly separating knowing, mostly separate knowing, separate and connected, mostly connected knowing. So, here we go, yes. Default competence scale, not yet competence scale, yes. And we leave it as it is. We need not to reinvent. But if there's additional scale to be added, we can add additional scale and state it right here. So in this case, we are not doing anything. We can cancel that. We go back to site administration and then go to grades. The outcome, no. The outcome. So add new outcome and export all the outcome. So that's completed. We export that. We go back to the site administration. Learning plans. No, sorry. Letters. We checked on the letters. So there are grade which is letter based. No, those letters, 93%, you get an A. 92 to 93, you get an A minus. And all of these are the letter grades. You can specify that. And then we proceed back. We go back, find our way back. Go to grade. Report setting. Now the report setting, we can go to graders. Now the graded report, you'll find that there are default student per page. How many students? I could put 500 per page. Show only the active, yes, and all of that. Quick feedback, no. We can put yes, and all of that. Enable Ajax, no, and all of this kind of stuff. We continued. So this motion inherent, we save that. And go back to grades, site administration, grade history. So history entry per page, I could put 100 and save. But the default is supposed to be 50, but I can override that. Okay. We can go back to site administration, grade, overview report. Overview report, it shows the rank, no, and all of that. We can save that. We go back to site administration, grade, users report, no. These are the user report. Show the percentage, show the grade, yes. Show the feedback, yes. All of this. These are the default setting where ranges,